We are all after creating some sort of feeling of lightness, easiness, pleasure, happiness, fulfillment, or joy in our lives, right? I don't know any person who doesn't want to have any of these elements, any of those feelings present in his or her life. Even though we share the same desire to create these feelings within us, the way you go after those feelings, the way I go after those feelings, and the way someone else goes after those feelings might be very different, fundamentally different. Coming from a sports and professional background, 10 plus years as a pro athlete, developing a drive, developing a motivation to go after things almost unhumanly at times, even to go after your threshold, to keep going until you've reached what you were after. Coming from this background, taking this into my professional life, building up different companies and businesses, I was still driven by this need to create different projects, to have my visions come to fruition, come to reality, and also, fulfilling certain societal expectations of creating something that I could be proud of through the eyes of society. Having the drive that I have, having the motivation that I had to go after things, led me to a place where I had piled up so many projects and businesses on top of me that I could hardly keep the overview. I was seeking one organizational tool after another. I was trying new methods of self-development on a regular basis. Meditation, reading books about planning, structure your days, all of these things. The only thing that kept me running was the actual speed that I was going with. The only thing that was keeping me going was the speed I was going with. I was thinking, I can do this, I can figure this out. I can do all of these things I need to do. I can get back up again, I can keep running. I will get there if I put enough energy in there. However, this approach was what eventually drained me out. I was broken down, having this facade around me of a few different companies, having this facade around me of a big bubble of, hey, I'm good. So after a while, I was being stuck. I was feeling, what am I doing here? I had too much built on top of me, around me, having the idea that I was able to do it all myself. But deep down inside, I felt, this is not the life that I want. I am not living aligned with my true purpose. I need to break out of this. Otherwise, not just this bubble that I'm living in is going to burst, but also I'm going to burst. I'm going to break down even more. So the one thing that really helped me the most was asking for help. Asking for help, that seemed to me like showing weakness, showing basically that I'm not enough, showing that I cannot do it all myself. This was the moment when new mentors came into my life. This was the moment when I was able to shift certain perspectives, to answer questions in a different way, because I was not only in the exchange with myself, but I was actually in exchange with someone else wanting to help me. Having found my mentors, having found new development tools, having put them in the right order through an outside perspective, helped me to regain energy, helped me to align my life with actual purpose. After having opened up and after being able to show that it is not me that always needs to be doing everything, it is not me that needs to be showing strength only, being able to say, hey, I cannot figure this out, I need another opinion, I need help for this. Being able to do these things, a whole new world opened. And I'm so thankful for having gone through this shit time in my life, because that allowed me to grow exponentially to a level where now I am able to help other people to coach other people based on the concepts of strategic intervention, this now combines a wisdom and experience that I'm fortunate enough now to pass on to people who want to work with me.